So today I want to answer the question if it is okay to be single, if it is okay to remain single, if it's okay to choose not to marry. There's this out there, people are always trying to see how they can tell you, oh, you're not 21 years old, you're 25 years old, you're 27 years old, you're 30 years old, you should be married by now. Is there nobody out there for you to get married to? We just have this belief system that everyone is supposed to get married. Once you come of age and you come of a particular social status, you should be married. So today I want to just answer the question, is it okay to be single? Is it okay to just choose not to marry, to just remain single? Yes, 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 it is okay. At the end of the day, marriage is your choice. There is no rule that says that everyone must get married. Not everyone should get married, right? Marriage is responsibility. Marriage comes with duty. Marriage comes with commitment, which some persons do not want to take, do not want to commit to, do not want to subscribe to. So we cannot compare those people to get married. I remember several years ago I was reading the book. I was reading a book long ago about the Benin Kingdom, and the Oba said regarding the queen, when he heard that the queen was not married, and he said that no, that is not good. That an unmarried lady is like a fertile soil that has not fed the roots of a tree. More or less like, what's the purpose of being a fertile soil if crops are not growing on you, if you're not producing crops, and the rest of the crops are not growing on you. However, that has been, okay, that for example has been the wiring many people have over time. That has been the conditioning that people have over time, that we are supposed to get married, we should get married. But that is not so. There's no place in the Bible where even God instructs that we must get married. At the end of the day, marriage is our choice. Yes, as humans, right? As humans now, how will I say this now? As humans who are also part of the animal kingdom, we have the responsibility to ensure that our species do not go into extinction. We have a responsibility to ensure that our race do not go into extinction. We have a responsibility to ensure that our tribes do not go into extinction, right? However, it is not a must that you should get married as an individual, as a person. That responsibility regarding the continuity of our particular race, of our particular species, is to us collectively, not as an individual, as it were. And so it is not compulsory for you to choose to get married. In fact, Jesus Christ is talking about this when the disciples told him that, see, this marriage thing is very hard. If this is how God wants us to actually do marriage, the marriage is very difficult, it's very hard. And Jesus Christ made it clear that, see, you only require, you will need grace. Any person who is getting married will definitely need grace to get married. And he says some are made eunuchs, some choose to be eunuchs, right? And some are made eunuchs, some are born eunuchs, and some choose to be eunuchs. So at the end of the day, it is your free will. You can choose. You may you can decide to say, I do not want to get married, I want to be single. Apostle Paul, for example, made that choice. Some apostles of the Lamb, we're talking about people like John. We don't have records of people like John getting married, people like James getting married. We don't have records of some of these people choosing to get married. We know Paul himself even telling us that left to him, he would prefer that everybody was like him. Why? Because of the responsibility and the duty and the commitment which marriage requires. And if you choose to marriage becomes your first career, it becomes your first job, it becomes your first value system, it becomes your first priority over everything. That is what marriage requires. That is what God has also said that our marriage requires. So if you choose to get married, then you are saying that I'm choosing to make this particular thing more important to me than any other thing in the world. And not everybody wants to make that decision. Not everybody should make that decision. So it is okay to be single. And it's okay to choose to say, I want to get married when I'm 50, I want to get married when I'm 60. There is no rule that says that you should get married when you are 21, when you're 25, when you are 29. You should get married before you are 35. Yes, I understand the biological factor, right? There's a biological factor in which we are consigned to say, okay, it is more healthy as a woman to have your babies before you're 30 before you're 35, but then you could still have babies even at 50 and above 50, right? Although it may become more challenging, more health challenging and the rest. Medicine is getting better, so things are getting better. Yes, as a man, you may want to say, okay, maybe your sperms are more healthier before you're 50, before you're 40, thereabout. And there's a general belief that, okay, since you want to have kids, use your young age to raise these kids. Use your young age to train these kids. Use your youth to go through the stress of having to parent kids. I understand that. But at the end of the day, marriage is a choice. So lastly, I will just end with what I've said at the beginning, that it is okay to be single and it is okay to remain single all your life. My name is El and I'm alright. Thank you so much for watching this. Remember to subscribe and share this video with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I post new videos. You rock.